Okay, so hello guys. So I'm Okeem. I'm gonna be giving my reaction or just an opinion on Kai's video on Bleacher Report. I think I haven't really seen this. I just saw it on Facebook and I just thought of maybe giving an opinion on it. Yun nga, I'm also a Filipino. Um, I'm gonna be talking about a lot more basketball videos since Filipinos really love basketball, and I'd be talking in English or Tagalog. Medyo pa-switch. I don't want to be out of my comfort zone too much. I want to act as genuine as possible, and I feel like it might not be the best way, but I don't know what you guys really want to hear, kung English or Tagalog. So I'll just see on the next videos I'll be making and your comments, and then we'll see how things go. So without further ado, let's start. You can dunk. And
There
one.
haven't been any full-blooded Filipino that has been to the NBA, and I just want to be the first one, and I just want to show everyone that we can also make it.
Dude, you have no idea. Like, everybody in the country wants you to make it, but also there's some haters. They thinking you're just gonna be like Zhao Kui, like the Chinese NBA player. He has this like somewhat same style as you, but I think you're more athletic. Like, comment down if you agree.
My dad always told me to watch films of Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, those guys, and I just kept watching, every day. My dad was in the professional leagues in the Philippines, so, he just taught me almost everything he knows about the game. And we always started with footwork, how to make easy shots.
Yeah, so on my opinion on that's really good since the style of basketball today is more on flash. You see Trey Young and all these other NBA players playing more on flash than the basics. We're not seeing more of the play styles of Tim Duncan or like I don't know the old style big men, getting easy shots. So we really like highlights these days. So I think that's why. But it's good that he's focusing on making the easy shots first. Then maybe can later add on flash to, just get more viral, I guess.
You hear 7 foot, and sometimes that means 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah, he's legit tall. I've seen him in
7'2".
person.
So it's just a breath of fresh air to work with somebody whose goals are so in reach, but also knows and is willing to put the work in that it's going to take to get there.
Basketball is really a religion to the Philippines, and every time you go out of your house, you'll see a court here, court there. You just see everyone playing basketball.
True.
And that's just how we
Sobrang
love
true.
the sport in our country.
He's definitely like a type of basketball player that'll pass. Like he'll look for you. He's not a selfish player.
The mentality in the States when you're a foreign player with hype and accolades coming in, people want to play against you. Everybody
Clout
has their
chaser
goals, and
guys
everybody's trying to
with
get on. So what
memes.
better way
They
to get
want to
recruited
kill the
to a
hype.
college than saying, hey, I had X amount of points and rebounds and blocks against Kai Sotto, and here's my film against him. I think he realizes that now, and he kind of brings it to his opponent instead of waiting for it to come to him.
So yun nga guys, since he's generating a lot of hype, people are taking notice, not just scouts, NBA players, owners, us, fans, yung mga kalaban niya rin. So it's like basically as a young kid, you want to play against LeBron, let's say Luka. So that's why he brings his A game whenever he plays against LeBron. As nakita nyo nga yung mga past games niya, he's been really playing good, triple-double against LeBron. So, it generates a lot of hype. So, other people, yung mga nakakalaban ni Kai, will say, oh, galing ko kalaban si Kai Sotto. So, basically, it's not just him saying, oh, I did well against this highly recruited player, but it's also a give and take. So, he really has to give his A game all the time.
The first few months, I'm just getting used to the culture, the people, and the basketball here, and I'm just very
Speaks
happy
more
that
English now,
I
I
have
guess.
my whole family here. I didn't really know a lot of things about college recruitment because in the Philippines I was still at the 10th grades, I wasn't really like focused on any college. But when I came here, you know, I just got a little shocked that things are happening so fast, and I just have to be ready for it.
I see Kai as somebody with a world of potential, and the sky is really the limit. But also, you know, there's a short time to get there. It has to be deliberate and making those goals achievable.
The training here in the States is different because they really like focused, and my trainer really dedicated themselves to help me get better as a player.
One thing that we wanted to really work on, getting him to be more NBA ready, which means, you know, can he handle the NBA pace of the game, physicality? Can he use his length in a meaningful way? Does he stretch the floor consistently? Can he guard players? Can he guard in the post? Can he guard off switches?
Yeah, that's something he has to work on. Getting big. Istutin talaga.
Coach Chuck Person, Coach Rob, Jeremiah, they've been helping me a lot. They're helping me prepare, and I just get my confidence from my workouts, from my practices.
I think for him to become more physical, a lot of it's going to take some work at P3, which he's working at every day.
A lot
job,
of weights.
Kind of sports science and strength and conditioning to develop him off the court, which I think is really, really important.
Here at P3, we assess our athletes so that we know what the needs are. So with Kai, I think from this point on, it's just a matter of continuing to develop his strength, develop that power. He's going to be playing and matching up against guys who are bigger than him, so making sure that he is able to match that intensity on the court, but also making sure that he stays healthy to be able to compete year-round.
I think most of us fans don't really realize that it's really hard for someone that tall to gain a lot of weight. Because yun nga, sinasabi natin lahat, oh, he has to get weight, kailangan niya pataba palaki, he has to eat a lot of meat. It doesn't work like that, guys. Because the human body really works different per person. And I guess for someone that tall, his metabolism must be really, really fast, since given that he's really, really thin. It's gonna be really, really hard. His body has to stop like growing, or like has to slow down. So we'll see. I don't really know, I'm not a scientist, so I won't talk about that.
That was a moment in time for him at Basketball Without Borders where all 30 NBA teams are there. There's high-level kids that are his age that are there, and he's able to see, you know, I didn't make the first team. I wasn't MVP. I wasn't on the first team all camp. And so what are the things I need to do?
He didn't play much.
And so now you're able
he
to
had some highlights
feedback from GM, scouts.
It was great. I had the opportunity to play against the best players all over the world, and to be coached by great coaches.
What are the gaps? What's going to help him get there? And I think he took it to heart. You know, I think he saw kind of where he was and was able to size himself up a little bit, and now he's able to take a step forward because he's grounded in reality. He's not caught kind of in the hype world. You know, potential is something people talk about a lot, right? Potential, potential, potential. There's always a point, though, where you have to start turning a corner and potential has to become reality. And for him, he's starting to approach that phase, and I think he understands that. And so as long as he continues to move forward and progress, he's got every opportunity in the world to be a good NBA player.
Damn. So the trainer was really right. So yun nga, we're caught in the hype because we're so excited for his potential, kung anong pwede maging si Kai Sotto. But we don't really look at the things he's lacking right now. Number one would be the strength, the size. Does he have the ability to bang in the post with bigger centers, or like even like Zion Williamson, diba? Even though he's 6'6", that guy's really, really big. So there's a lot of questions to be answered. He has a lot to be working on, namely getting big, but also being fast while getting big. Since, you know, taking on a lot of muscle will cause you to be a bit slower. Depends on how you build it up. But yeah, I guess that's good that Kai Sotto's really grounded, that he focuses on his weaknesses rather on prioritizing, oh, I'm really good at this, people are liking this. Don't get caught in the hype. And I see this kid really being good, being in the NBA soon. But yun nga, he has to maintain his focus. It's really up to him.
My ultimate dream is to make it to the NBA, and I also want to represent the Philippines on international tournaments. I just want to show that Philippines is part of the basketball world.
It is.
I appreciate those people who follow me and my journey, knowing that all my fellow Filipinos from my country, supporting me and following me. And I just use it as a motivation, inspiration, just to work even harder to make them proud.
What can I say, guys? That was a really good video on Kai Sotto. What I can say about it is like, I think he has to just continue focusing on himself, not on the hype, not on how many videos comes out, how many scouts are talking about him. I guess you just have to keep on pushing, and then later on you just you'll realize now, oh shit, I'm really this good now. But I guess as fans, we just really have to stay positive, hope for the best, and basketball might be on a pause right now since Corona is really bad right now. Hindi natin alam kung kailan simula yung basketball season sa NBA, and we don't know where he's gonna go. So until the next video, guys, I don't know what I'll be putting out again. Tell me what I need to improve on. Kung ano gusto nyo, Tagalog, English, up to you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment.